morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the ESC Scot YouTube channel. Now you know Basel 2025 is fast approaching because we now have the stage design and our logo for next year. What I'm going to be doing today is talking you through the brand new Eurovision logo, what it means, what it stands for, and obviously the brand new Eurovision stage. But before I get into it, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Eurovision content just like this in the coming future. So this week, the biggest press event so far for Eurovision 2025 happened in Basel, where they were planning to reveal the stage design and the logo and the music. Basically everything to do with the preparation for the contest was revealed at this press conference. There's a lot of interviews, a lot of people talking about the stage and tickets and so forth. So what I'm going to try and do is decompress it into like a 10-minute video so you can get all your information here, because they gave out quite a lot of information in this press conference. So the first thing I think we should look at is the branding, the brand new Eurovision logo for 2025. Here it is. It's kind of, it reminds me of kind of like mosaic. Obviously there's like a big pop of colour. It kind of also reminds me of what you kind of expect in kind of pop art in the 80s, 90s kind of vibe. It gives off that to me as well. And if you do look closely, you can see that all the colours and all the little hearts are actually the iconic Eurovision heart. So they've integrated a part of the original logo into the 2025 logo, which I actually quite like. The heart is pixelated and repeats in red, hinting of the Swiss national colour. In the Swiss flag, the red background represents valor and bravery. The theme art is made and designed by Arthur Deneuve. Deneuve centred the branding concept around the theme of listening. He named the concept Unity Shapes Love, emphasising the transformative power of connection through understanding. In the interview that he'd done on the press conference, he actually got inspired by a meme earlier this year for the branding. So if you put two ears together, it looks like a heart, and he wanted to base the logo kind of around that. He wanted the heart to be prominent in this year's logo, and it very much is, because there's hundreds and thousands of them. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I quite like the logo. It's very simplistic. It's kind of what we've been used to over the past few years. It so doesn't matter as well. The logo is just one part of Eurovision. It is quite a big part, but it's not detrimental to the contest. Like, if the logo was absolutely rubbish but the contest and the songs were amazing, you'd overlook the logo. You wouldn't even care. So the logo is just such an insignificant thing about Eurovision, and I've seen so many people go on and on about the font that they've used. I will admit, it's not my choice. It wouldn't have been my choice. It does seem a little bit dated, I'm not gonna lie, but am I really that bothered? Should people be really that bothered? I don't think so. It looks okay. It's a logo, but that's what the Swiss broadcasters went with, and we should respect that. And not to mention, we've not seen it enough in motion. We've only seen really stills. We've had a little peek of what it'll be like in motion. That's not the end of it. There's going to be more to this, I think, as well. So people need to stop hammering and hollering about the logo, because it's not a big deal. Now, the next thing that was revealed was the thing that I was really excited about. It is the stage design for next year. So the contest will be held in the St. Jakobshalle in Basel, and this is the stage design. On first glance, it looks extremely impressive, and it is really impressive. It looks amazing, and of course it would be, because the wonderful Florian Weider, I think that's how you say his last name. I actually don't know how to say his last name. I've never been able to say his last name. He is known for his stage designs. He's done Eurovision I think 8 or 9 times in the past. It's something that he knows how to do. Like, every single stage of his has been incredible. He done Malmö in 2024, Rotterdam, he done Tel Aviv, Lisbon, Kiev, Vienna, Baku and Dusseldorf. So he's had a little bit of experience, you could say. But I must say, I am obsessed with this stage. I have a passion for this architecture, stage design. I really do quite love this aspect of it, because this, I would say, is probably a bigger part than the logo. The stage is what we're going to be looking at for the majority of the show. It has to look good, it has to look impressive, and this looks really good. So the centerpiece of the design is a striking central extension that extends into the audience, fostering a closer connection between performers and fans. I think a lot of the Eurovision stages do have that nowadays. 2023 being a great example of being closer to the fans, the walkway, and then the big kind of oval shape in the middle of the arena. This is kind of a similar situation. You have the main stage, a walkway, and then the kind of middle part in the arena. Kind of like 2 walkways almost. And it does create a better atmosphere. The fans and the artists are closer than ever before. Now, this is the bit I really love. Surrounding this is an expansive LED studded grid which arches dramatically across the entire stage, creating a dynamic and immersive visual experience. So basically, this stage is framed. It's basically got this massive kind of arch over it. And looking at the picture, it almost looks like the stage is kind of boxed in. It's like it's a big cube almost. From where the stage begins at the LED to where the stage ends at this kind of arch. It looks like the artist will be boxed in, and so will the fans. It looks really, really, really quite stunning. And the fact that this arch is all LED as well is going to look amazing on camera. We're going to get some amazing performances, and I hope that some of the artists and delegations do use this arch to their benefit for the performances, because there's so many things that they could do. And somehow they've managed to kind of incorporate Switzerland into this stage as well, because on the LEDs, or just in front of the LEDs, they have these kind of mountain structures that are going to have light projections and LED projections on them as well. So it definitely will feel like a very, very Swiss stage. Florian actually did comment about creating the kind of build of the stage. He said, "Our goal was to create a revolutionary stage concept, a holistic experience that we've never seen before at Eurovision. Thanks to the immersive stage layout, the audience will get to be part of Eurovision like never before." And I must say, it is impressive. It looks good. I cannot wait to see it in person, see it actually in motion, and what it's going to be like. It's going to be good, I know that. And the last thing I want to comment on in today's video is ticketing. So they did reveal what the ticket prices are going to be like, where the tickets are going to be available, and when they will be released. That was all revealed yesterday. So the tickets for all of the 9 Eurovision shows, because there is 9, you've got the live show, the afternoon show, and the evening show the night before the live show. I know it sounds confusing, still it confuses me, and I know what it's like. You have the evening show the night before the live show, then you have the afternoon show the afternoon before the live show, and then obviously you have tickets for the live show. So each show, semi-final 1, semi-final 2, and the grand final, has 3 shows each that you can get tickets for. Now, tickets for all of the live shows will be released on the 29th of January 2025. But this year they are doing something different. They're not using Ticketmaster. I think a lot of people are very, very happy that they're not using Ticketmaster because of bots and kind of resellers. Ticketmaster is just notoriously known for being full of them, and kind of all of these bots and resellers are getting all the tickets, leaving fans kind of disappointed without tickets. So now they are using ticketcorner.ch. So this is a Swiss tickets seller, which I hope we can rely on. I hope that it doesn't end up crashing, because it doesn't seem like it's a big kind of ticket selling website, but I hope it'll be good enough. And to stop all of the reselling and the bots getting all of these tickets, you're actually required to pre-register for the tickets for Eurovision 2025. So if you're planning on trying to get Eurovision tickets this year, then I suggest you head on to ticketcorner.ch /ESC, so you can go pre-register to get your tickets on January the 29th. The registration does close on January the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Central European Time. But this is great news. This is great news for the Eurovision fans, because it does actually seem like the broadcaster and the EBU are listening to us, and they are caring about the fans actually getting tickets to Eurovision and not having to spend thousands and thousands on kind of resale tickets. We don't want that. We want nice, cheap and cheerful tickets to Eurovision, and I think that's what we're getting this year, which, crossing our fingers, that's what it's going to be like. They're talking about cheap and cheerful tickets. The prices have actually also been revealed for the tickets as well, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought, because it's Switzerland, I really did think that they were going to hike the prices just because they could, and that they know that Eurovision fans are just so dedicated that they would probably pay quite a lot to get to Eurovision. But the tickets this year are very, very affordable for Switzerland standards. I'm quite surprised. So the most expensive ticket that you will be able to buy across all 9 of the shows is 350 Swiss franc, which is 370 euros, which I'll admit is very, very expensive, but that's for standing at the grand final. That is the best possible ticket that you could possibly buy. If you get your hands on one of those, oh my god, you're And the cheapest tickets available will be for the family shows, which will be 42 Swiss francs, which is 45 euros each, which yet again is still quite a good price for the family shows. If you were to get tickets for all of the family shows, which is just the identical shows to the live shows, you just don't get the voting bit at the end, it would cost you under £200 to go to all 3 of the shows, which is not always the case. This year, They are actually as affordable as you could probably get for Switzerland. I do actually think that they've actually made an effort to try and get the prices down for this year. I think they're affordable for the standards that I expected. I don't know if everyone will have that opinion, but I think they are okay. But that is all that they revealed really at this press conference. I think they revealed some things about sponsorships as well. For the most part, I think we've covered everything. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the logo? What do you think about the staging? Are you planning on getting tickets for Eurovision 2025 in Basel? Do you plan on going? Have you got your flights booked? Have you got your accommodation booked? Are you heading to Basel in 2025? Let me know down below in the comments. But thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to like it and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then, and bye bye.